Okay, so I've lost my filming space officially. This is where I used to. I'd be here, set up, and this is where I do my filming. And as you can see, I can no longer do this. So we now have, I don't know, I guess I need to get creative with how I'm going to make a video. As this is about cleansing, this is being turned back into the spare bedroom that it should be, or has always been here to be. So we have cleaned the woodwork and walls, we've painted everything fresh and white. Got a few bits that still need filling, and I need to bring the bed in here and set that up. So I can't show you that happening, but what I can show you, sorry, I keep losing focus. I dropped my phone. It doesn't like me anymore. So I'm going to cleanse some of the woodwork. Now for this, I have stuff made up in a spray bottle, and I have a yellow, it's a bit grubby, but it's clean, a yellow cleansing cloth, and I am simply going to be spraying the woodwork in here with, this is rosemary and lavender, and I think there might be some fig oil in here. Rosemary, of course, because it cleanses and clears. Lavender is calming and soothing. Fig, I honestly can't remember. I'll need to Google that and look it up, but please pop it in comments if you know the properties of fig for its magic properties. So I'm going to just simply give this a spritz. It's the intention I'm doing here. It's not, because this is rough wood, it hasn't been sealed, so it's not intended to, nourish and treat. This is just simply a spray that I'm doing for the energy that I want to bring in, and on the wood feels like a good place to do so. I will spray that little bit of carpet there as well. And also I have this piece of wood here and a table in the corner that will also get spritzed. We do also have in here a closet, which I will wipe the door frame down with, and obviously the door here. And then I can also wipe the frames around with the same stuff for this room, because that's the intention that I want to bring into this room. And that's what I talk about when I talk about spritzing, spraying, cleansing. So I don't know how else to do this other than you simply watch me do. So you can hear the roughness. It smells good because it's oils. So it should act like a little bit of a diffuser for me. In the handles. This was a unit that somebody was throwing away, and Richard brought it home, and we decided that we could use it. Oh, hi Marjorie. This is the person that makes the pitter-patters that we always hear. It's got some beautiful stuff in it. We've sanded it down. Look at these legs. So we just sanded down bits of it, so it was all this colour, so we sanded down all these bits. And I've left it as natural wood. One done. What a beautiful smell. So there we are. I can just move around and do the same thing for windowsills and whatnot as I move around the room. So I will leave you here with this one, and I will continue. So the next job on my list of to-dos in this room is to steam the floor, and again I'm going to do a cleanse mop steam for this. Now this is a really cheap one, it's about £30 from Amazon, and it only takes water. My last one I used to pop in oils into the water tank, and I also had a separate disinfectant tank, but I don't have that one anymore, so we're making do with what we have. This one's perfect for floors steaming. I have a microfiber cloth. So how do I get around what I can't do? I put my stuff on the back of this one and use the steam to pump it out into the air and to infuse and make everything smell beautiful. I made the mistake of buying some Steam Fresh, which is a nice lemon cleanse disinfectant. So it's got a lovely lemon scent and deodorizer, plus it has that disinfectant of bacteria in it, but I can't use it inside said mop. So what do? I simply she says simply, now normally what I do is I would, with 2 hands, I would do this. But that, it might work for the sake of this video, but that just makes it all a lot harder. So you can see where it's gone, so I'm just going to pause and do the rest. Okay, so I've splashed them all around more than I probably needed to, and I also want to add some oils, and I am choosing, so from my oil blend section, I'm going to go with some frankincense for its cleansing properties again. Done 12. No set order, just that felt right. Felt like a good, you know, dispose. Like I got a good coverage, that's what I'm trying to say. And then lavender to go with the other lavender smell that's already in the air here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 6, 7, 8, 9, 20. Because it's a bedroom. And sleep is what we're after. So a cheapy mop. This one, the pad isn't quite made for the mop, so it sort of sticks, but it doesn't. I need the one with the Velcro stickies. I need to turn that on. Excuse my cleaning shoes. We are in real world. You just have to wait for it to start going. Exciting YouTube this, isn't it? But you didn't think you'd watch me cleaning for a while, ever. There we are. So it doesn't take long. That's what I do like about this mop. You know, I can just simply, it's got a nice head that spins. It's quite noisy. You can see where it's been. I'm doing it back to front. I should have done it from the other door. So it's giving off a very gentle additional scent of lavender to the room. I'm going to need to get down and clean things like that, because that's obviously paint that's stuck to the floor. It's pretty good. Gets into the nooks and crannies. Doesn't take long, that's what you love about these. I mean, yes, I could do this with a hand bucket and mop, absolutely. But I've got a big house to clean, lots of building dust, so why would I make my life harder than it already is? I have one day off a week to do everything. Just steam on here. That's it. That's my, yeah, park it up, pop it on there. We are done. One cleansed floor to match the rest of the room. So I'll just show you my other room. Please don't judge. This is the tarot room, but everything that goes on down here, it is just, I had it sorted and now, it's become a junk storeroom again, and I can't get to my desk very well, and it's just not a pleasant space to be. So this would have been my backup filming space. It doesn't quite do it. It's just been turned into a bit of a mess. It's very sad. I do need to get in here and I need to look at this, but I haven't got the headspace right now. It's not the right time. So there we go. There is my cleanse of this room. I hope you've enjoyed this. I'm going to do a simmer pot to infuse the rest of the house in a minute, so I will show you that one. And you might get to see this completed. I don't know how long it's going to take months-wise because we're so short of time, but it's not important. It's not going to be my room anymore. I've lost it. So, yeah. Okay, we're going to make a simmer pot. I need to go out there to my rosemary bush and get some rosemary. So come with me. Should have thought about this as well. So here's my rosemary bush. It's been cut back quite hard this year. I've taken a lot off the bottom. But we've got lots of rosemary on here, as you can see. So let's go for this nice long one. I don't want to cut back too far, so we'll take one. It's going to drop to the floor, so I've only got one hand. What else have we got that looks a bit scraggly? One down there. We've got a good one there as well. Let's take that one. Okay. So that gives us 1, 2, 3 fairly big sprigs of rosemary for the tree, for the pot. Don't think there's anything else here that I need. No. Right. Let's go get the pot sorted. Okay, so what's all this been about? This has been about the useful broom in the hashtag SOTW 2024 journal. And we are doing this one, which says, create a magical house wash to cleanse the energy of the home from all negativities. Wash the woodwork and hard work surfaces, including the floor. So this is part of me. So coming into the next kind of equinox, so we've got the winter equinox coming up in a few days' time. A few days, 20 days roughly. No, what's the date today? For 15 days, about 15 days. And I like to get the house in about probably every 4 months. I do like to do a deep clean, and that sort of lands in time with the equinoxes magically for me. So it's a good time for me to start doing this. And as you can see, I have got 3 recipes on here, and I have got the ingredients for the simmer pot that we're going to do now. And I'm going to be using rosemary for the cleansing and clearing properties, eucalyptus oil for protection, orange for abundance, pepper, so ground pepper for speed and to boost, and cloves for protection, love and abundance. And I'm going to pop that into already boiled water, because then to me the boiled water has already had impurities boiled out of it, so it's a cleansed water. The woodwork spray that we were using, so there we have lavender for calming, rosemary, disinfectant, cleansing, and fig for knowledge, love, protection, fertility. So fig's actually a very lovely plant to use, and it smells amazing. And here we have the floor cleanser. So I have my lemon steam disinfectant for the cleansing property. I had the lavender for calmness and peace, and frankincense again for cleansing. There is another thing for frankincense, but I can't remember off the top of my head. I'd have to go Google that. And that's in my journal. So those are my 3 things I'm going to do. And I will come back and have a look at this one. So this prompt is, the best way to clear this old wood forever is. So I'm doing the cleansing to the areas that need to be refreshed and turned into new areas to work with. So that's the bedroom. And then the general downstairs is going to get its refresh of energy because we've been away and we've come back. So we're going to infuse my simmer pot to, put that into the air around us, which is going to be lovely. And slowly over the next couple of days, I will then use the water out of my simmer pot to just go around and spritz and clean the woodwork as well, including the front and back doors with that one, because I can use that outside more importantly. So when we get to this one, I will probably pull some tarot cards to come back to this one. Okay, here we are again. Sorry about the handheld. So rosemary. I have got some pine or fir from my Christmas tree that you've seen me walk past. So I've taken some bits off of that. Here I have some pepper. Obviously your usual brands are around. I have a eucalyptus oil. I go through lots of eucalyptus and peppermint specifically, so I have big bottles of this stuff. I have sweet orange to boost the orange scent. I have orange slices. These are dried because I have these as decorations on my tree as well for the abundance and the symbolization of the sun on my Christmas tree. And here I just have a lot of cloves thrown in there, which this bowl smells amazing. So here we go. So as you can see, it's already steaming because it's been boiled, as I said. Just as simple as that. Sprigs of this is a 5-litre pot. I can't see, it's about half filled, so maybe 2.5 litres of water in there. don't really need to do anything with these, so I can just pop them in. These are good for protection as well, so I'm going to put my orange slice in there. I have no rhyme or reason. I'm not doing numerical anything for this today. It is Thursday, so Thor's Day. Here goes my lovely fragrance close. Oh, it smells amazing. Put all that in there, all the loveliness. Next question is, how much eucalyptus oil do I use? Again, I never count this stuff, I just keep going. So I love the properties of eucalyptus and the smell it gives off. It's very refreshing. So yes, I've put a lot in there, probably 30 drops, because I love the smell. And some orange, sweet orange. Again, I'm just going to, it's fast flowing into a spiral because I feel it, spiraling energy. And then how am I going to do this? In a second. So I'm going to do 8 for power. So I've ground it into the bottom. I'm going to pop it into my trusty bowl, and you can see what that looks like. So we have this much. She says she doesn't do numerology when she's doing this, and then she goes ahead and picks the number 8. And I do the spoon. Mix it in. Just turn it on. And let's get it going. Now you can also pop cranberries into this. That'd be a nice one. I did see Rochelle from Amethyst Ascensions share a simmer pot recipe that looked really nice, but I didn't have half of the, well, I had some of them, but not all of the recipes, ingredients for that one. So I'm stuck with one that I make. And I do these by feel, what I feel I want to put in them. So that is now going to just infuse, and then I will simply turn it down once it goes again. Just want you to see what happens. Okay, so you can see the vapours coming up now. So I will turn it down slightly, so I don't need it to be on high boil. And I will let it just simmer away, hence the name simmer pot. And it will just do this, slowly infusing into the air, making the house smell wonderful. And I can now smell the orange flavour coming through, because to start with it was all eucalyptus. Now I've got the scent of the orange coming into the air. So there's my simmer pot. What does yours look like, and what are your favourite things to pop into a simmer pot, and what time of year do you use them? I have to admit, I predominantly use them the autumn-winter season, and maybe once or twice I might use one in the summer, but usually it's too warm. So this is usually for me, this is a cosy thing, cosy time of year. Just get the simmer right. Okay. Thanks for watching. Until the next one, take care. Bye.